I suggest you guys don't take any of my investing advice. If you see my all-time revenue.
We got a custom piece here, just got finished up, and a little baggy so it doesn't get scratched up when we're touching it, because everybody likes to look at custom pieces when we do them. Cool firefighter pendant, customer of ours. I think this was actually his first purchase with us. Reached out. He did it the best way possible when anything comes to custom. He gave us as much detail as he could, and he was as specific as possible, but still giving us the ability to, you know, change things as needed. So you can see in the pictures he sent us, he had this piece at home already. This was a piece that he'd been wearing. He wanted the middle of this piece to be a similar size to this, and then the piece entirely was a little bigger. He gave actual dimensions of what he wanted it to be. So we used these, and then this, he actually made this. Usually we have to make something like this, but he actually sent this to us. So it's his firefighter logo, and I believe of some sort. So we've got some meaning behind it. It's a cool piece. So we had 3D designed with the rendering. And then with the rendering, we actually did two options with it because we didn't ask from the beginning, so we just did it two ways just to see. I don't know if you really see it here, but with the letters, on this option, the letters were cut out. And on this option, it was just fully raised up letters, which is actually what he ended up going with. So here, the letters are all one piece. The other option would have been we could have carved out the inside of the letters. I liked it this way better, but I wanted to leave it up to him. He did as well. Before we actually started it, we did send him one of our renderings. So this is the actual mold, which you use to cast the pieces. So we sent him one of these. This is how we do it for all of our custom stuff. We're gonna send you out this first so you can get an idea. It does end up a little bit smaller when you actually cast it, so it's gonna shrink up a little bit. So the size is generally a little bit smaller than this, but it comes out pretty close. So this is a good way that you get to see the piece before we actually start it. Again, with all custom stuff, once we begin production, it's non-refundable, non-returnable. It is what it is. We tell you that, that's upfront about it. Once you get this, if you cancel it here, we will refund you everything except for the rendering. Generally, the rendering is anywhere from $200 to $300 part of the price when you get a custom piece with us. But this is a good way. You get to see it first. Make sure you want to do it before we actually get started, because once we get started, there's no turning back. This is a cool piece to do for this customer. I think it came out really nice. All high gloss on the front, and then on the back side, did a satin sandblast finish. Sandblast finish is nice. It's a little better, so it hides scratching a little bit more. However, with the sandblasted back, it will eventually get scratched up. When it is scratched up, it is much more difficult to polish and redo the sandblasting as opposed to a high gloss. High gloss, Daniel would just hit it in it and it's done. With this, you've got to like polish it off entirely and then redo the sandblast. So I've been told by Daniel. Yeah, cool piece. 10 karat gold. Estimate was, I believe, 20 grams. I think came in 19, so a hair under. With custom stuff, it always fluctuates. Box class fits through there. Custom work, email us, let us know. We love doing it. Mind, it's pricier and something in stock, but it's got a lot more meaning. Thank you to my man who ordered this. He watches our YouTube videos, actually, I think. Let's see his stuff. Juan, my man Juan, thank you. Cool piece. Hope you like it, my friend.